What is up, YouTubers? Johnzza here, and welcome to a little special video that I did do already, but I had to get rid of that video because this is like showing off different art styles of Pikachu as a different type, and it was made by this guy called Shin-art. I'll make sure to put there will be a link in the description, so if you want to go check him out, he does like a bunch of art things with certain Pokemon. And I did at least have almost all the types except for normal, but he did just release the normal Pikachu, so I'm like, oh crap, now I gotta add that in. Since I didn't add it in yet, that's kind of why. So anyways, it's by Shin-art. His channel's in the description below, the link to it at least, so go check it out. So without further ado, I'm gonna show through all the different types. So as you can see, this is like the original Pikachu, the one that's always in our hearts. So anyways, also, by the way, this is like made up, so it's not like real, like the other Pikachus. So first up we have the water type. Now, it's pretty interesting how to see it, because, I mean, how its tail looks like, it kind of looks like a little fish tail, and, you know, it kind of has that little fish-like ability. It's, like, this Pikachu's like half fish, half mouse, which I think is kind of neat, I would say. Next up, we have the grass type Pikachu. Now, for this one, as you can see, it has leaves around. It also has a twig for a tail on there. And if you kind of look around to where his crotch is, yeah. Censored for once. No, I don't care about the wind zappy or whatever it is. Get that out of here. But yeah, I really think this is actual cool design, to be honest. And yeah, it just looks kind of cool. Next up, you have the fire type. Now, this one kind of has like a little Flareon kind of impact to it, because if you kind of look at it closely, it does. This Pikachu, the fire type Pikachu at least, looks kind of like Flareon, and I kind of like the little burning like tail at the back. I don't think it's really on fire, but still, you know, it makes it look kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of just based off another design of Flareon, but still, not bad of how to make it though. Next up is the dark type. Hang on. Just because the area around it's black anyways. With this Pikachu, not a lot different from the original design of the normal Pikachu. Well, electric Pikachu, I should say. The only things that are different is like the color scheme is opposite from his skin and his ears. He has rings instead of just actual circles on his cheeks. And he also has another ring on his head. He has red eyes and then a moon tail, which is kind of unique, actually. Kind of like the little Umbreon sort of way. Next up, we have the ice type. Now, this one's actually kind of cool. I mean, he has like a little snowman head on his tail, and he also has tissue boxes, like how he's getting a cold. Kind of another reference to another Pokemon, Cubchoo, because if you kind of remember Cubchoo, he has like a little booger coming out of his nose. Don't really like the boogers too much, but this Pikachu's still cute either way. We have the fairy type that's next, and this one looks kind of... It looks like a kind of... like a female version of Pikachu. I mean, I know there's a female version of a Pikachu, which is just the heart-shaped tail, but still, this one would really look like one. If it was probably yellow and electric type, then, you know, then that would be the girl version of Pikachu. This would definitely be it. And just a little reminder, these drawings were made by a guy called Shin-art's, not me. And the channel link is in the description. Go check him out. He has some cool other drawings of Pokemon and mixtures of stuff, so go check him out. Anyways, next up we have the flying type. Now, it looks kind of alright. I mean, it has like clouds around him, which are kind of good, like you know, cloud on his tail, around his neck. You know, he kind of looks like a flying type. The one thing I feel like Shin-art should have put on was wings on the back of him. I mean, he's a flying type. He should have wings, you know? Because most flying types already have wings. I mean, I know Gyarados doesn't have wings, but he's a flying type somehow. But he's like originally a water type, so... You know, it's just I just feel like it might be a little more better, and plus Gyarados might be the only one that doesn't have wings. Well, he might have wings on the little back of him. I don't know. Next up, you have the Psychic type. Now, this one is actually a little cool design. It kind of almost represents the actual Pikachu, like the Alolan Raichu, with you know how the tail's kind of you're floating from the tail or whatever. It kind of represented that, and then it has like little things just on top of his head as well, as you can see, like here and here. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and kind of the way it is, it kind of looks like Espeon almost, and you know, I think it looks cool. Next up, you have the Ghost type Pikachu, and it kind of has a little flame on its tail, kind of like what they did with Liquid. And as you can see, he also has no feet, and he looks like a ghost, which it's pretty unique actually. Now that I think about it, it's pretty unique. Moving on, we have the Poison type Pikachu. Now this one is actually pretty neat, especially with the detail with the poison on the ground. As you can see, it kind of drips from Pikachu. It looks kind of, you know, realistic. And then there's like a little toxic fog around Pikachu's tail. And look, the tail also has a face. It has a face. And also it just looks mean as well. I think if Jesse would, like Jesse from Team Rocket, would have any Pikachu, it would probably be that one. Get wrecked. Anyways, next up we have the Rock type Pikachu. This one's kind of cool. I mean, it has like in some parts of its body, it actually has the actual rock formation. Especially like his entire tail has all rock, and then just a bit of his ears are rocky as well, which I think is also pretty cool. Especially with the skin color of this, which I think it looks cool. Next up, we have the Steel type. Not gonna lie, it's not really the best design. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not the best, really, because like the color scheme looks good, but it kind of looks like a doll, if I'm being completely honest, because it has little buttons for eyes. Like, at least make them look like robot eyes or something. Like, make this Pikachu look a little more robot-y. That would probably be better. But I'm not saying that I don't approve on this one. It's just, you know, just adding details to it would probably be better. Next up, we have the Dragon type Pikachu. Now, this one is actually kind of cool because it makes Pikachu look exactly like a dragon, which, you know, kind of looks cool, especially like with the little egg part off of it. Like, I know Pokemon normally do come out of eggs anyways, but so do just dragons as well. And the one detail that this one has that the flying type does not is wings, which it makes sense for a dragon type because dragon types with wings, you know, most of them can fly, you know, it's like that. And I think this one's kind of a cool design. Next up, we have the Fighting type Pikachu. I mean, this one looks really intimidating. It looks like it's ready to brawl. It has that little headband on its head, you know, it has the color scheme for it. And it also has two tails, which, with fists. And it kind of has that little representative of Amipom. And I kind of like it. I can also see him just launching himself for an ultimate tackle attack. Like, just from his two tail hands on the ground and then pushing him towards someone. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. Next up, we have the Bug type. And like I said before with the Flying type, this one has actually wings. And it actually does kind of look like a bug. The only thing I feel like it doesn't really look like as a bug is the tail. Like, what is that supposed to be, actually? I'm not too sure what that's supposed to be, but, you know, it's also by a flower, kind of representing, hey, look, it's a Bug-type Pokemon. But, yeah, I kind of like the Bug-type one. It looks kind of cool, and, yeah, even the eyes kind of look similarity to a bug. Alright, two more. This one's the Ground type. Not really a huge fan on this one. Not saying I hate it. The one thing I feel like it would be better is if the color was different. Like, his main color. Because, as you can see, it's gray. Why? It should be at least a lighter brown. That would make a little more sense. I mean, other than that, it's all good. Because, you can kind of see where all the other brown spots are. That's like kind of dirt, mud. It kind of represents a ground type, which is okay, but like I said, the rest of the skin could be a little more brownish, you know? Like a lighter brown, a super light brown or something. I don't know, but I feel like that would have been a lot better for this design. But other than that, great design. And finally, the normal type, the one I most recently saw. Now this one actually looks kind of cute, actually. I never actually commented on this one. I kind of like how it has a little scarf thing and a little t-shirt too. This one has clothes. His tail's not really lightning-y, and you know, he kind of looks kind of like a normal mouse. And I kind of like the scarf thing. It makes him look kind of cool. Kind of like how you have in Super Mystery Dungeon, where you can have the cool like the scarves around you. I even have my own scarf whenever I go to school that I normally always wear whenever I go to school, kind of to represent my school, Sir Winston, which is pretty unique. But yeah, that is all the Pokemon types for Pikachu. I kind of like all these designs. If Pikachu had the ability to switch over, or if these were actually gonna eventually come on to the Pokemon anime, not like maybe like not these designs, but like, you know, like the actual actual types of them, I would prefer to like that, and maybe even other Raichus that could evolve into as well or something. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. It may never happen because, well, kind of weird. But yeah, for now, that's gonna be it for this video. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this video. If you like this video, press the like button or subscribe, do whatever, and make sure you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you never miss any one of my videos. And don't forget, in the description below, it's the guy Shin-Arts that made all these art fandoms. They weren't me, it was him. So links in the description below. Check him out. See how he drew him, because he drew him. He didn't he literally drew him, not like actually like on a photo editor. And so yeah, go check him out. And yeah, that's it for this video. See you dudes next time.